Hello, I'm Mike Pearlstein, founder and CEO of Fusion Computing, and today I'm going to bring you some insights from my AI consulting practice. Our topic for today is, where is AI today? And it's an interesting topic because this field's moving at mega super speed and the changes are coming so fast. And there's a couple very high level trends that I'll share here that I think have a lot of value. The first trend is that the level of hallucinations or the mistakes that the AI is making is reducing in a significant way. And what's happening is we're seeing these AIs think and not just throw out a response. So historically, over the last couple of years, AIs have just sent a response in without considering what the implications of that response are, which lead to a lot of errors. However, in more modern times, it acts more like a human. Consider that when you're given a task, you think about that task and the implications and the context of that task for some period of time before taking action. This modern generation of AIs is doing the same thing. It's considering the ask, the context of the ask, and the implementation of the results before responding. It's leading to less errors, less hallucination, and better quality responses. At the same time, we're seeing a move from the first generation of AIs, which I'll call chatbots, to the second generation of AIs, which I'll call agentic or agent-based AI. And the promise of this second generation is that these agentic AIs will do tasks for you. And so not just feed you information, but actually complete the task, implement the code, the process, feed you the PDF policy, whatever that looks like for you in order to complete your task. The next step, which we'll see later this year and into next year, is RPA, or robotic process automation. And the promise of RPA is workflow automation. And when I think of workflow automation, I think about finance. I think about the process where invoices come into the business. A finance professional looks at those invoices, decides whether something needs to be escalated for approval, and sends it for approval. Once approved, that invoice is then sent back to the finance professional to pay. However, an automated process using agentic AI and RPA would have an AI receive that invoice, decide whether it needs approval, automatically send that approval and invoice along with background and context to the approver, who then clicks approve, not approve, which is then sent back to the finance professional for their initial review and then payment. This workflow has way fewer human touches. It optimizes labor quite a lot and is very powerful. And there's lots of examples of this through my AI consulting practice. And I'd love to talk more about this with you. And so please reach out to me to learn more.